Let's watch it.
No, I want to watch this guy now. Play the Never Have I
Ever killed
Play it,
someone?
open.
Ever killed someone?
Pause the video.
Oh my god.
Pause the video. Pause the video. Guys,
Hold on.
let me explain something to you. Hold on. Have I ever killed someone? You understand there's no statute of limitation on murder. Do you understand 30 years ago, if I bashed somebody's fucking brains in with a shovel, and then now I'm sitting with you guys and go, you know what I did? I killed the guy. You know, like, I buried him. Like, wait a minute. Of course this guy cannot say that he killed someone, because if he does, he'll be arrested.
Alright, guys, hold on. Now you're annoying me right now. Now you're typing wrong video.
No.
Stop.
No.
Literally stop.
No. We're going to watch Never Have I Ever, whatever. We're going to watch that.
The fuck are you talking about? The
Well,
other video was an hour and 45
you
minutes.
keep talking about other videos. Can I just... I want to hear this guy, the ex mob boss, mad dog killer from the fucking... I want to hear this guy. Now he's playing... You know who I saw? I saw... who's the guy? John Legend on fucking Ellen DeGeneres played this. Now this mob boss killer is playing it.
Okay, let's see.
Let's watch this. Fucking unbelievable.
Hi everyone, Michael Francis here, former mob guy with the Colombo family back in New York. I was a soldier, cop of the regime at one point in time, lived in that life for over 25.
Wait, he wasn't a mob boss?
Well, he was okay. So
I'm saying.
So he was.
Is this a boss?
No. He's part of the. You have the boss, the underboss, and then you have here. These are like your. What you would almost call like.
Hold on.
These are general.
Look at chat. What the fuck?
It's echoing.
How is it echoing?
What are you yelling at them for? If it's echoing, why are you yelling at them? They're hearing an echo. Did I do something? Did I hit a button? I don't know. This happened last night. Just saying.
You gotta be shitting me.
Okay, I just... Ask them if it's echoing.
Hi everyone,
It's
Michael
fixed now.
Francis here, former mob guy with the Colombo
I tell you to
family
pause
back
it,
in
you
New
pause it,
York.
okay?
I was a soldier, cop of the regime at one point in time, lived in that
Pause
life
it,
for over
pause it,
25 years.
Pause it. So let me get something straight. Hi, Bella. I'm supposed to... We're sitting here. I know nothing about this guy. This guy is now going through a fucking org chart of the mafia. You know what an org chart is, right? Like when you have a company, the organizational chart. Like the CFO, the CEO. Like, so this guy now on YouTube is doing an org chart of the mafia. And he's talking about himself. And he's showing pictures of himself and all of the other guys in the mafia. Really? Okay, go ahead.
Years, made a break back in 1995. I've left that life, and ever since I've been a motivational speaker. I've written a number of books. I've done a number of documentaries. I'm here today to play Never Have I Ever. Not something I would play back in the day. All right, got a bunch of statements in front of me. Questions are going to be asked. I don't know if I've ever been asked these questions before, but we're going to find out. Never have I ever put a horse's head in someone's bed. I have not. But I got to say, that's one of the greatest scenes ever in The Godfather. It's something that everybody remembers.
you know what?
Everyone's saying that they're all dead.
All right, you know what?
I can certainly see my former associates doing it back then, and it was great. It was a great scene. I wish I thought of that, but no, I didn't. I never had to resort to something like that. But I know some other things that were done that were kind of on that level, but we won't get into all of that. Never have I ever had a hit put out on me. I have. You know, unfortunately, when you walk away from that life, you're not allowed to do that. And my former boss, Carmine Persico, was very upset when it became public that I was walking away from that life. And he did put a hit out on me. As far as I know, it's never been rescinded. You know, I don't know if those things ever go away. So you're not allowed to walk away from that life. When you take that oath, you know, it's the oath of omerta, of silence. You're not allowed to betray it. You're not even supposed to admit that there is a mob or that you're part of it. But yes, I've had a hit put out on me, and you know, by the grace of
All right, so guys, what did I just say 4 minutes ago? Took an oath. You can't walk away from it. It's till death. They'll kill you. There was a hit on him. So I guess.
He definitely ratted.
Is he saying?
He definitely ratted.
Well, how do you think he got out in 10?
How do you think it?
How do you think he got out?
How do you think he didn't get
years?
life in prison?
Of course,
he ratted out everyone.
So my point is, my point of this whole thing is, you're looking at this guy, and he did 10 years, and now he's out, and he said, he walked away from the life, and now he's on a stage in a suit and tie, and he's motivating people to do what? What the fuck is he motivating people to do? He's a motivational speaker? What are you motivating me to do? I don't understand. You're a fucking criminal.
Anyone could say they're motivational speakers.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, go ahead, play it. I think this is the goofiest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life, but go ahead.
Thank God, I've been able to overcome that challenge, and here I am. Never have I ever been to prison. I have. Spent 8 years in prison, got a 10-year prison sentence back in 1985. I pled guilty to racketeering. The underlying act was tax fraud. I created a huge scam to defraud the government out of tax on every gallon of gasoline. I had over 350 gas stations, 18 companies that were licensed to collect the tax on every gallon of gasoline. When I finally got caught, my partner testified against me, a number of other people. So I took a plea, 10-year prison sentence, $15 million in restitution, $5 million in forfeitures went off to do my time. Prison is what you make of it. I mean, you're certainly there to be punished
for a second.
Whenever your freedom is taken.
Guys, why am I taking an L? Why, I want to know, I'm taking an L because...
Who said that?
Hold on. I'm taking an L because why? Because I'm not just, looking at this guy in awe, being like, he's so fucking cool. And I understand it. I'm probably not articulating it enough, or I could be articulating it better, but I didn't grow up in Ohio. My father, worked for the phone company. I grew up in Jersey City, surrounded by this, surrounded by it.
Let me try to explain.
Hold on.
Because if you're saying that, okay, go ahead.
I'm just saying this is what I grew up around. So when I see someone like this, I can't make sense of it because my personal experience, the people I know and knew who were in that world, they would never act like this. So let's watch the guy play the game. It's the game show guy. Go ahead.
I just think that you've actually seen real shit. So when you're seeing this, yeah, maybe this guy was involved in something, but
no,
he wasn't a mob boss. Number one, he was not a boss.
Well, he was in charge of a crew of 300. So
he ran some kind of illegal business, but he was not a mob boss killing people.
Well, I don't know that.
What do you mean?
I don't know what he did.
This showed the chart.
Dude, to be a made guy, you have to kill somebody.
I'm saying he wasn't a boss.
I'm saying, but to be a made man in the mafia, you have to murder someone. I want to make sure that there's no confusion.
Well, let's see what he says, because he's going to answer if he killed someone.
He's going to say no. He can't say that he killed someone.
Also, I'm going to say this. Would he even... You know how he said, I went for racketeering and all this. Would he even admit that he ratted on everyone out loud?
No, because guys...
He wouldn't say, I had to rat out my family and friends.
Guys, let me...
He wouldn't... No one would say that.
Guys, you know what I'm going to do tomorrow?
He's not allowed to. I don't even think you can say that.
Guys, do you know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to call someone tomorrow. And I'm going to ask him about this guy. And I'm going to get the entire fucking story. When I say I'm going to call someone, I am going to call someone that's going to give me the whole story on this guy. I hope you understand the point I'm making. But I am going to call someone tomorrow, and I'll find out the whole story. Now let's watch the game show.
Punishment, and it's rough. Never have I ever made a bribe. I have. Yeah, back in the day, we had a lot of politicians certainly on our payroll, and we used to pay them. We used to fund a lot of their fundraisers. We would go to them and contribute big dollars in order for them to do our bidding. As a matter of fact, in the gasoline business, I needed to have licenses for my wholesale operation. You had to be licensed in order to collect the tax. Well, I had 18 licenses. They weren't easy to get. But I was bribing public officials in order to get them, and they were only too happy to do my bidding. And as a result of that, I was able to actually defraud the government with help of the government, with help of politicians. It was very accessible to us at the time. Never have I ever been an informant. I have not. Now, this is a controversial thing because I want to straighten this out, and I'm glad I had an opportunity to do this. I never put anybody in prison. Nothing I ever told the government ever resulted in anybody going to jail. Have I spoken about my former life? Sure. But the things that I've talked about, just about everybody knows, because my former associates have been captured on tape and tape recordings and so on and so forth. I will admit to this. I did play kind of a game with the government.
So he corroborated information that he's saying people knew or had or whatever, but he's corroborating it. Oh, you already knew this guy's a mad dog killer, and this guy's a mob boss. You already knew that, so I can talk about it now. What? Wait, what? All right, go ahead.
I'm just, right now...
Guys.
I'm just calling bullshit just because I've already seen these mob things before.
Jake, Lewis.
I've just seen this.
I know, but it's
and
not...
it just, that's not... There's no way you can just not
listen to me.
tell the government anything when you're involved in that.
All right, but I'm saying this...
There's no way.
I mean, obviously the guy obviously lived this life. He is who he is. I mean, it's documented. I just don't understand how you get from that and now you're on YouTube.
Dude, relax, he didn't. Element. How the fuck do you know?
All right, relax.
No, I'm not gonna relax.
I know, but let's not...
How do you know? Bro, how are you just believing anything?
Okay, go ahead.
Jake Lewis?
Go ahead.
Oh, did you call me Jake?
I
don't know what... Someone said Jake...
Whatever.
Chad, you're pissing me off. Put it in sub mode.
I made them believe that I might go along with them.
Put in sub mode right now.
But then in the end, I never did. And as
right
a
now,
result
put in
of
sub
that,
mode.
my parole was violated. I was sent back to prison. So I want to make that clear. Never been an informant. Never told anything to the government that put anybody in prison with my former associates. Never have and never will. Never have I ever fired a grenade launcher while shouting, "Say hello to my little friend."
All right, you know what?
Not.
Say hello to my little friend.
I absolutely loved that scene. I thought that Pacino was terrific. I mean, that was a classic movie. He was great in that film. But no, I never had to fire a grenade or anything like that. I did use weapons at that time. Never used a machine gun either. That was back in the 30s and the 40s and the 20s. We didn't do that. We used short-range pistols at the time. So, never had to resort to anything.
This is what he's doing and the way he's speaking. The audience he's focusing on are clearly not people that know what time it is. And what I mean by that is this type of bullshit, he's not talking to guys from Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Jersey City, Newark, Bayonne. You ain't talking bullshit to guys like that, like this. Maybe he's speaking to, some old lady in the Midwest who is fascinated by this and thinks this is cool.
I mean, or little kids on YouTube.
This is ridiculous. So again, I just rattled off places like that where this shit would not fly. It just wouldn't work. So again, go ahead, do it.
No high artillery like that. Never have I ever killed someone. Oh, boy. I'm going to pull one of these. Credibility in what I do is very important to me, so I never want to lie to anybody, whether it's in private or in public. I will tell you this, that life is a very violent life. If you're part of the life, you're part of the violence. There's no escape. And if anybody tells you differently, they're either not being honest with you or they weren't a made member of that life. And, I will say this, murder in that life was taken very seriously. And I will tell you this about myself, and I'm glad I have the opportunity to say this. I don't judge other people. I don't know their hearts, but I was around a lot of guys that if they had to commit a violent act, it seemed that was part of them. I'm not going to say they enjoyed it, but they did it with some kind of fervor. And when I did it, when I was involved in anything that might have, had violence to be part of it, I never felt good about it. I want to make this clear. I never glorify my former life. And the reason I don't do that, because I do believe it's an evil life, and I want to be clear on this. I'm not calling the guys evil. I was one of them. I just happen to be very blessed. But I don't know any family of any member of that life that hasn't been totally devastated, including my own. Now, not my wife and kids. Fortunately, God has preserved them, but my brothers and sisters, mother and father, had a very, very difficult life as a result of my dad's involvement in that life. So any lifestyle that does that to families is obviously an evil life.
So, did you ever kill anyone? And he's saying yes. Because if it's no, it's no. And the fact of the matter is, to be a made guy, you have to kill someone. They don't. Let me tell you, they're not letting you. They're not going to make you a made man and have you running a crew of 300 because you have good computer skills.
Also, he said he's not glorifying this life, but he's just made a whole career off glorifying it.
Guys, of course he's glorifying it.
He's almost making it seem cool.
Of course he's glorifying it. Of course he is. He's motivational speaking. He's writing. He's on YouTube. Of course he's glorifying it. What? I mean, so did you kill someone? Well, I have to, I can't say yes, I can't say no. So you're saying yes. And clearly you were a made guy, so you killed someone. I mean, I just, it's amazing to me. But go ahead. Go ahead, just play it. Let's.
And I will tell you that I am extremely blessed and very fortunate to be where I am today, to have left that life and be able to talk about it and hopefully be a source of encouragement and hope to people, to make them understand that you can get out of a bad situation in your life. You can turn it around. For me, it's all about my faith, but
Okay,
never give up
pause it,
hope.
just
Do
pause it,
the
just
right
pause it,
thing,
just
and there's
pause it,
always a
just
way
pause
out.
I'm working at McDonald's. I don't like the job. I leave and I go work for UPS. I got out of a situation I didn't like and I went to a better situation. You're dating someone, it's not going well, you break up, bad situation, you move on, and you broke up with that person. He's comparing and telling people that you can leave a bit. He's not in a situation, or he should not have been in a situation where, oh yeah, I can just walk away from it. They'll kill you. Listen. You know what? Maybe it's right. Maybe all those guys are dead. He's the last one left. He doesn't care because everybody's dead, and he can make these. He can make these play these video whatever they are, these games, these game show games. I guess I don't know. I'm just telling you guys. There's something I'm missing here. I don't get it. So anyway, but go ahead.
I think it's done.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I just think I get you're annoyed because he's.
I mean, it's just comical to me that he's making a living. And the fact of the matter is, who would give this guy a nickel for... Now listen, if you want to hear him go and tell stories about the mafia, I get it. That's cool. But he's a motivational speaker.